Hey, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. Hi, my name's Ian, and I'm here to share my story.
What is your story, Ian?
Well, at a young age I was taken to an orphanage by the social services. I was told that it was due to my parents' way of taking care of me. It took me a long time to adapt and settle into the orphanage. The food was strange, the air was thick, and I know it's stupid, but I missed my hamster. It took me almost a year to make my first friend there. Things then became easier for a short period. One by one, my friends were becoming adopted, and I was left alone again. They'd say that it's because I was special, the orphanage, and that some special family would come and take care of me and rescue me, but I knew that wasn't the case. Many years passed, and I could feel my chance of being part of a loving family slowly slipping away. Every day it became a chore, and it's as if I became a permanent resident of the orphanage. The years they changed me. They changed something in me inside.
How did you deal with all this?
School. School became an escape. I think education is very important. I surrounded myself with books of science. I was eager to figure out how the body works. It was just also amazing to me, and this led me to aspire to want to become a doctor. Actually, I wanted to become a doctor because I wanted to help. I wanted to help people. Because I've never been helped myself. I thought, why don't I actually help someone then? And thankfully, after putting in months of hard work into exams, thankfully I obtained a good grade. I got a good grade. I actually achieved something I was proud of, and it was these grades that allowed me to to obtain a work experience placement in a hospital. I mean, it was crucial. I had to be in a hospital. I mean, I loved that hospital. The environment was amazing. Things were looking up for me. But after a couple of days, one of the nurses that I'd be working with, she said that my breathing to her seemed abnormal. That's an actual quote, abnormal. She insisted I get it checked. She said it was wheezy and rough. They ran some tests, and they found out I had severe respiratory and breathing problems. They said that these problems were incurable. I wouldn't have long to live. That's what I felt. I felt as if I wouldn't have long to live, and I asked them to put a figure on how long my life could last, and they said for no more than 2 years.
Do you know how these problems developed?
At first I was unsure. I mean, I did have certain ideas, but I was unsure, and the doctors suggested that it could be possibly due to the environment I'd be living in, and they came down to the orphanage, and they confirmed that it was because of the orphanage. I mean, the air there wasn't just thick as I initially thought. It was an actual hazard.
If it was such a hazard, why didn't anyone deal with it?
I don't know. It surprised me. It surprised me that the government hadn't done anything about it. It's evident that orphans such as myself, they'd been disregarded, ill-treated by the government. They think that the cost of our living is expendable. It's appalling, to think that our government you know, the people we voted for, our government would be so insensitive to allow children to spend their childhood and to grow in such hazardous conditions, you know, hazards that would inevitably lead to untimely deaths. Do you see me? Untimely deaths that would lead to, you know, the deaths of our doctors, our lawyers, our workers, our businessmen, our community. It's up to you to change our future. In the next election, vote for the Unity Party. The Unity Party promises to improve living conditions for us all, no matter where or who you are. Vote for the Unity Party.
Okay, thanks a lot, Travis. That's all we need.
Fucking hell.
That's all we
Jesus
need.
Christ, when am I getting paid? When? Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. You got a lighter?
Should have one.
Yeah, left mine out
Yeah.
in the car. Hurry up though, I got another one of these. God, 4 of these fucking tearjerkers to do. Go on. Just hope they fucking buy it, innit? Yeah.